Hey, welcome to the Paigefamily Homestead. My name is Peggy, and behind the camera is...
Mr. Bean.
Andy. What we're doing today is pressure canning carrots. It has to be one of the best ones for a beginner. You don't need to do anything. You just gotta peel your carrots and cut them. Cut them into little rings, right? Like, you all know how to do that. I didn't bring you in for peeling carrots, because if you don't know how to peel a carrot and cut it into rings, you shouldn't be canning. So
then you're better off to go eat beans.
Well, that's why you said Mr. Bean.
I know.
You're eating the garden beans. So you fill the jars up. You need 1 inch headspace. And typically, if you don't have the measuring stick, right, you could also use one of your kids' plastic see-through measuring rulers, you know, and only use it for cooking.
Or
and
a
just
tape
tell
measure.
them it got lost. Or like Michelle, use a tape measure. Whatever works. You need the 1 inch headspace. So if you look at the rings on the jar, the bottom ring is 1 inch headspace. So if you use that as your guideline, you're pretty safe. Inside each jar, I usually have our homemade onion soup mix. Can't find it. Cannot find it. I haven't finished unpacking my pantry because I don't have a pantry yet. So
Not yet. It's coming.
It's coming. So I've got in here a half a teaspoon of a 50-50 blend of garlic powder and onion powder. We love that flavor in our carrots. So, and this is really kind of mundane. The only thing that's going to be on the outside here is going to be a little flick of carrot, but that can be all it takes. Or the oils from my skin. So I just wipe the rims with vinegar. I've already debubbled.
Now, if you use the onion soup mix in it, your carrots come out tasting like roasted carrots.
Oh, gosh.
They're beautiful.
They really do.
They're my favorite.
It tastes exactly like roasted carrots. So now we're going to have onion garlic carrots. They're going to be
They're
good
just
too.
as good.
They're going to be fine. You don't have to put anything. I didn't put salt. Just finger tight, right? I didn't put salt in here. I don't want to put salt in it. If they need salt, we can add salt at the table.
That's right.
I don't like to cook with it. Andy's on a very low sodium diet, and he's doing really amazing. He's using a fake salt product. I would rather nothing, but that's got him off salt. That's fine by me.
Because I was a saltaholic.
Oh my gosh, he would salt his plate and it looked like
My
winter.
French fries, you could ski down them.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Tell you something. You go get some McDonald's fries. You could live a year off the salt on those things, right? He'd have 3 packs of salt to add to it. That used to be Andy's addiction, was salt. But he's doing really well. So I try not to. I still do. There's some things I just like.
Yeah.
You know, but I try. I try really hard for him not to.
Well, I put, even when I cook, I put a little bit of salt, very, very little. Very little. And if I can use my salt, I would.
Now, these 4 jars, I'm not putting anything. I'm just going to leave them bland. I'm not going to put any spice or anything at all in them.
You have my blessing.
I'm going to mark them so that we know which ones they are, too. So, look, how easy is this? Raw carrots, peeled. Don't bang your jar on the table. Bang it on your hand if you need to. Do not bang it on the table. Uh-oh. Oh, you almost got it, but it was all over me, so.
A treat carrot.
You know what? Our dogs don't like carrots.
Everybody likes carrots.
Our dogs don't like carrots.
Wow, they're spoiled.
I had to tease her and fight with her. I'm going to get your cookie. I'm going to get the cookie. And she took a bite out of the ring. That was it. Just a bite.
That's what she did?
Yeah. A little nibble out of... Oh, one hit the floor.
Oh, no.
Make a liar out of Mom. Those dive for it. A few more in that one. So what I got here is... How many pounds were those bags?
Oh,
Just little
I have
the little
no
shopping
idea.
carrots. I did 3 bags. One bag was going to be like, eat me or I'm going to die. So I salvaged those because I didn't want them to die. Ooh, how was that for guesswork? I guesstimated 11 jars, 11 pints, and I'm using 10. With that little bit left over.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have enough to fill a jar.
No, I'm not even going to pretend to.
Better off just to feed the weasels outside.
Give it to the chickens. Is that who you're calling the weasels? Oh, I was spying out the window at our chickens, just checking on them when you had to step out. And there was like 50 crows in my backyard.
I seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
They were right in the chicken coop.
Yeah.
That cracked corn.
Guess what they were eating?
Jimmy cracked corn. Jimmy cracked corn.
Yeah, so we won't be throwing out big
We don't
handfuls of
care.
that anymore. Yeah, I don't want them in there.
Jimmy cracked corn. And we don't care.
They'll give the Paige family chickens some kind of bird disease. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Or it'll bring the hawks. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Keeping you awake, sir.
Yes, yes. You stopped.
Debubble.
They had nothing left to watch.
Make sure you debubble, guys.
That's very important.
If you don't have one of these, I didn't have one the first 5 years I canned. I didn't know what they were. I didn't know they had these things.
She used the paint stick. No. I know.
I used a chopstick.
Yeah.
A wooden chopstick.
Just as good.
Please don't use metal objects. Don't use metal bread knives. You can chip the inside of your jar.
And not even know it.
And not know it. You've just been studying up, haven't you?
I have.
I'm so proud of you.
I am the king of the canning. She's the queen. I'm the king. I'm the king of the forest.
Oh, that's too loud in their ears. Jeez.
Yeah, but they heard it, right?
Oh, man. So anyway, we're going to process these 10-pound pressure for my elevation. Check your elevation to see what pounds pressure you require for your area. And they go for 25 minutes for pints, 30 minutes for quarts. So I'm going to take you over to the canner. We'll be right back. Okay, I've got 8 pints in the bottom. Could probably fit 9. Not really comfortable. Yeah, I can. Piece of carrot from the lid. So I got 9 on the bottom. I got 1 extra.
Right.
I got my trivet on the bottom. I've got the required amount of water.
Yep.
I've got a trivet for the top. And we got a little lone soldier up there. So,
did you grease your lid?
I don't need to do that every single time.
No?
No. No.
Okay.
I'm good for about 3 uses with 1.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought you had to do it all the time.
No.
This is going to come over more this way there.
Thank you.
And it's in the middle.
So I'm lining up my arrow to my notch.
Here's the arrow I want to show people.
Right there.
It's the arrow and there's the notch.
Okay. And I'm going to lock these little pins. What are these called, hon?
Little pins.
No. under the lip here.
Yeah, it's just a little clip.
And when you put your little bolts on here, you do opposite sides. And I'm just tightening. I'm not wrenching. Don't wrench.
No.
It doesn't have instructions on going into Sputnik by itself. It's not going to go anywhere.
Just read the book.
My honey spot. My honey spot on my stove is number 8. So I'm going to leave it on number 8 to bring it up to where I get 10 minutes of steady stream of steam.
There, yeah.
Yeah. And once I get that, I will put my 10-pound weight on. Once I've got my 10-pound weight on, I wait until the gauge comes to 10 and it'll go, and that's when I start my 25-minute timer.
Okay.
So we'll bring you back when we get all the way into that. You can hear it. It's a steady stream of steam. So I'm setting my timer for 10 minutes. Alright, that is my 10 minutes of steam. And I'm now going to place my 10-pound weight. And when the pressure gauge goes up, the lighting sucks. to 10-pound pressure, my weight will give a jiggle, and that's when I'm going to start my timer. Back then. Wow, this lighting is just horrendous. Okay, I'm at 10-pound pressure. My weight's been jiggling. So I'm now setting my timer for 25 minutes because it's filled with pints. There we go. Where did I have the camera? It's all foggy. I'm so sorry. Back in 25 minutes. Okay, the timer just went off. That's 25 minutes. All we do at this point, turn off the heat, wait for the canner to come down to 0 pressure, and I'm going to leave it, probably another 30 minutes before I do anything. Alrighty, back then. Okay, everything's done. And I'm going to put that in there because I will lose it. It's late. It's real late. But I wanted to get this last canning session in for the day. We've been canning all day. Hence the shirt. Couple videos. Okay.
Away from you.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about that. Here we go. There we are.
Oh.
Don't they look nice?
Yeah, look at that one. Still bubbling too.
I love having carrots. People will say, oh, I don't like canned vegetables. Did you have canned, home canned, or canned from the store? Because we're talking about 2 totally different things. They taste like nothing from the store.
That's right.
You know when you buy the canned potatoes from the store, it's like, ugh, gross. They're nothing like that. They don't taste anything like that. And neither do the carrots. Can you see that?
Looks good, eh? Yeah. Ooh, it looked like it peed.
It did look like that. No sooner did I think it, you said it. Oh.
Inappropriate Andy. Oh, it smells good.
I know.
How's the water? Clear?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, don't be shocked.
What?
Don't be shocked.
Oh, I mean, because I could smell it like the carrots.
I know, it's so
cooking,
nice.
like, wow. 4, 5, 6.
So, I'll be doing quite a few more.
Oh,
we
yeah.
love our carrots canned. We really do.
Yep.
These can stay out on the freezer on that towel till morning. That's
Oh, I heard it
right.
popping.
Sing for me. I'll be laying in bed listening for it.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. This is part of the hashtag Let's Can that's hosted by Morris Paigefamily. It's an open collaboration for everybody. If you can and have an interest in canning and want to teach people what you know, please let them know. Put that hashtag Let's Can. Check it out. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, they are.
There's pride in every one of these jars. There's love
Yep.
in every one of these jars. There's history in our food. Can you say that when you buy it at the grocery store? I mean, deep meaning. We know what's in here, right? Like, that's important. Anyway, give us that thumbs up if you liked the video. Please subscribe if you have not, and ring the bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
You still ding nice after 12 p.m. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Night, y'all.
Y'all.